If you ever wondered what it would be like to try to beat every Tomb Raider 2 level without saving, boy, have I got a stream for you. It's this one that you're watching, probably because you knew the premise. Hello, welcome to Randy Plays a Game. Sometimes adds a challenge to it. I'm the titular Randy. The titular game is Tomb Raider 2. It was released in 1997. It was an adventure action platformer thing. I don't know how you want to call it. And I am playing this game and not allowing myself to save in the middle of a level. If I die during a level, I start that level over. These levels are very long and challenging. So there's that for you. It's proven foolish. And immediately we are greeted with a swinging box. But what does it look like in the old way? Yeah, also a swinging box. It's just... Can I shoot it? No. I mean, I guess I could shoot it. Wouldn't do anything. Out of curiosity. So that just kind of hurts a little bit. Alright, that one doesn't count. I just wanted to see what it would be like. Don't add that to the counter. Jared P is here. All the boys are back in town. Other lyrics to that song. That box I don't think will be a problem if I know where to go. Presumably that way, because there's no other way to go. How's it going, Jared? Tim's here. Getting shot already. Immediately. Sharpshooters down there, because I don't even see him. Presumably he will die. He's just shooting nonsense right now. I, in theory, could aim at him now. He's in my range. There we go. And he's dead. Or at the very least, he's very tired and sleepy. I mean, that's water down there, so worst case scenario, I missed this jump, and I missed this jump. But I didn't. I'm so gosh darn good at video games. That's glass, I think? I mean, it looks like glass. That would hurt. It would kill me. Yeah, that would kill me. So we're not going in there. I guess the water it is. Not gonna lie, I was slightly concerned I was gonna hit the lip of that dock here. Which would have probably killed me, because I was diving head first. What you got for me? Battery packs. Or something. Could not tell you what those were. Automatic handgun bullets, maybe? Don't know. Last time we beat the first 3 levels, this is level 4. Took me 2 hours to beat the first 3 levels. So, that bodes well for the rest of this comprehensive playthrough. We got ladders. Might be getting sick. Been coughing all day. Don't have time for that. I've got a job that needs me and pays me. Makes me feel important. Fulfilled. Yep, I like it. This is Tomb Raider 2, and hi, Mom. Ooh-ah. Yeah. Death isn't the challenge. It's just falling unnecessarily. And modern graphics. There's something lifeless about the modern graphics. I don't know. There's something about it. Like, oh, what if we ported Tomb Raider 2 to iPhone? That's what this would look like. Does it want me to jump from, like, a little bit lower? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah, that's better. Love you, best mom. So, I actually didn't quite understand the plot last time. There's a door in the Great Wall of China that has a knife or something inside of it. There may have been a car accident outside my house. Yeah, don't actually know where to go. Probably not. I was gonna get cheeky with it, but... That thing, what does this do? But anyway, there's apparently a guy named Bertoli who is some kind of lead that might get me into that door inside the Great Wall of China. Because it is awesome man-made machinery colliding with something. It's cool because it's just a marvel. That said, the human casualties, not cool. Unless they're bad people. And certain children. Well, I mean, we like things that don't normally happen. We like seeing... I don't love this. I feel like if I jump in there, that's just death, right? But I feel like that's the only thing I can do. Oh, good lord, Laura just got smacked. That was crazy. Box smacks her in the face, says Miss G. That was borderline legally actionable. Some might consider that assault. I wouldn't. I would call that justice. But most people. In defense of hulking man with pipe. I have killed a lot of his friends. And now I've killed him. So can I blame him? Or this guy who's trying to do the same thing? And also died? Dropped his Tootsie Roll? This guy didn't even have a Tootsie Roll. He died Tootsie Roll-less. Sans Tootsie Roll. What does that do for me, that key? Who knows? Check the water, I guess. That was a little shallow. A little bit. Little concerned on the way down. It's okay. I should just stop saying that stuff because everyone's gonna think like, oh, he knows what he's doing. Except the people that know me, who is everyone watching. But the people that don't know me, anyone new shows up like, oh, that guy's so good. I would have been concerned that that water was too shallow, but not him. He knew. And he didn't let it get him down. He didn't say a word about it. But instead, I said words about it. Genuinely have no idea what to do now. I got a key, I'm not even sure what it's for. We're gonna shimmy on over. Shimmy? The flat texture is less bothersome in the old graphics, but when it's modern, it looks just gosh darn bad. I think that's what's getting to me on that specific spot. It's like, man, you couldn't have put in a little bit more work on the textures there? The challenge of the first encounter with each level. Figuring out what the heck I'm supposed to do. Challenge of every subsequent encounter with a level. Not dying. That was probably bad. No, we're good. Alright. I have an idea. Is it going to work? I don't know. Miss G, can you, no judgment, can you tell me what a hope box is? Is that, am I outing myself? I love this game. I don't know why that always gets me. Can I walk in this? Walking through glass, just like real life, doesn't hurt a bit. It's like a metronome, Tim. It just, they're pendulum. It just keeps going back and forth. The weight, it builds up momentum, comes back down. Come on. You know better than that. It's exactly how it would work in real life. Just like everything else in this game. It's exactly how it would be in real life. Pistols, unlimited ammo. True to life. Glass, when you're wearing shorts, knee level, perfectly okay to walk through. Just like real life. Alright, that probably takes me back out. Well, shouldn't have done that. It's fine. They conveniently put water there for me to survive. Wait, what? Oh, that's a poop. Oh, that's a big poop. This level sucks. Yeah, alright. Off to a good start. I don't know if it is a good thing that there was water. It may have been faster to just die and start this level over. Darren Belanger is here. Good to see you back, my friend. It has been a while. So glad you can come back. I'm glad I make a lasting impression on enough people that randomly people will show up months or years later and say, hey, I still remember who you are. I love it. I'm very much appreciative of it. I don't understand it. But I don't have to. I'm allowed to like it and not understand it. Most things that I like, I don't understand. Like my wife. I don't get her. But man, she just does it for me. And I'm not just saying that because she's watching. Maybe she's not watching. She's probably sleeping by now. She's been up for like 2 hours or so. Give me a little. Yeah, Rick, no. I'm pretty sure I said the same thing. Like, oh yeah, glad that water was there. And then I realized, oh, that just takes me way back. I've accomplished very little in this level so far. So, if that had just killed me, we may have been able to get back to the spot fat. Nah, that can't be true. That can't actually be true. Who needs flares when you got glares from the gun? There's 2 guns. Akimbo. Don't turn it counterclockwise. You crazy!
No.
No. Well, that's it. Just one no. Alright, now I need a flare. Not grenades. I mean, that would light it up probably for a minute. Like a fraction of a second. Skadish! Turn on modern, because I know people don't like the old as much as I do. I think Tim is the only one that likes the modern better. Eh, no, I'm sure other people. I guess we really haven't discussed it. A couple of people have said that they like the retro better. Me being among them, but I don't know if we've gotten a definitive... Oh boy. Part of me thinks those blocks are going to fall. Alright, be prepared if they are. Oh yes. But who cares, because I'm the best! No, it does depend on the level for this guy. The guy talking. I'm the one with the microphone. Oh, she just chucked. That's littering, Laura. Yeah, I've been going back and forth just to make sure everybody gets a little bit of the juice that they want. But if I had it my way, it would just be pointy breasts that get shot by men. Give me that Tootsie Roll. Oh, yeah, the Tootsie Roll hits a spot. Takes forever to chew, gets stuck in your teeth, tastes like garbage. It's so good. Okay, you're gonna have to do better than that. Uh-oh. Bad! Bad! Leroy Brown. Man, I'm cool. Except when I said bad Leroy Brown. That was not cool. But the moves, super cool. I don't know, lighting's... I'm kind of with you. The skybox adds a lot to that, and to this part.
Uh-huh.
You remember when this game was about, like, going into tombs? Oh my! Shapers. Show me your moves. Falcon Punch! Falcon Kick! This is ridiculous. Yo! That hurt. Well, Tomb Raider 2 doesn't mess around, man.
Uh-huh.
Gonna throw all the men at you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the first game was Tomb Raider. This game is Tomb Maker. Every place Lara goes, she turns into a tomb. Oh, there's a perfectly natural box swing. It's doing the thing. I don't even know what that adds to the world. Like, why do we actually need that? We don't. We don't really need that. I bet you when I get up there, it will not be a factor in my life at all. Please don't clip that when I inevitably die to that box. I shouldn't have said that. Because now the pressure's on. I'm also pretty confused about the just random shards of glass all over the place. And there's a secret in there I don't actually care about. Dogs don't drop health, because why would they? I'm going to do retro for a little bit. Even though I kind of eat my words a little bit, because I kind of also think this part looks better in the modern graphics. Presumably we will get to tombs at some point, and that is, of course, if I actually figure out how to get out of here, which haven't quite got that yet. And that's ridiculous. I can't even see that in retro. I don't even know if that's instant death, but there's nothing down there anyway, so. Yeah? And it's also kind of cool that you can see through it in modern, and you can't in retro. Ooh. There we go. Uh-huh. And I came from there? Or there? I think there, because that's... yeah, I came from there. But so there's something over there. And then, of course, there's the swingy box. Which I might be able to jump to if I'm feeling frisky. Feeling a little frisky, I don't know. Alright, everyone, get the clip ready. I actually was saying how this wasn't going to be a factor. It very much is, because it's a weird jump. Might do a slanty jump. There we go. Alright, now that I got the friskiness out of my system, and the box explodes. I can't be stumbling over jokes. I need those clips. Hit that button. Heck yes. Oh, that guy's gonna be a problem. He can definitely hit me up here. Yeah, perpetual motion. I knew there was a word for it. See, Tim? Makes all the sense in the world. And what's that? Does that guy have a gun? He very much does. It's by his hip, because he's cool. He doesn't aim it like a real person. He holds his arms at 90 degrees, puts a gun in at least one of them, and makes it happen. Perhaps, maybe I'll aim at him. Perhaps not. There we go. Oh, it didn't finish him off, huh? I'm fine with the pipe guy. I want the guy with the gun to go down. I'm crazy! No, that's not the guy that should have died. That guy. Dead. A little thirsty, and it's weird because I didn't have Subway today. Which is the prerequisite to all thirst. Miss G, you still here? Uh-oh. I don't know if that would happen. That's just glass. All right. Perfect. Well, it shouldn't take long. Oh, jeez! Laura, I'm sorry. And yet falling on glass kills her immediately. It's just a little airborne. Oh, Rick, the chat was quoting SpongeBob with me earlier. That's how we know we got something going here. When I reference SpongeBob and people are picking it up and rolling with it. Oh yeah. Alright, so he can just do that, and I can't do that, which is cool. That's cool. Also, this wasn't where I needed to go. Ah! Yep, no, there was a Digimon that was pelvic thrusting. Star stew salad. Oh, you get... A lot of times you'll get more than... Yeah, so I was... Oh my god, Laura, just get up there. You don't have to be this way. Trying to make it fancy. Let's stop with that nonsense. Boom! Can I reach that guy now? Who did quite the number on me. Is this anything? Yeah, there was a Digimon that was pelvic thrusting, and I quoted SpongeBob. I said, well, I actually posed the thought experiment. If SpongeBob can pelvic thrust, then clearly a Digimon can. And then someone responded with, time to bring it around town. Which is the correct response. Yep. Just go ahead and keep doing that. That's fine. We'll make it work. Yep. As long as you can't hit me from down there, that's cool. Yep. Alright, great. And I'm dead. I just had to get to the ledge, top of the ledge first. Yeah. Alright, that guy was a problem, so he needs to die. Also, in retrospect, can't I mean, it would be a little flaky, but it could probably work, right? Oh yeah, I said the stop on your right foot thing, don't you worry. And there was a moment where I just stopped talking and had a little tiny smile on my face. I'm like, sorry. Thinking about SpongeBob. You know how it is. Alright, getting a little cheeky here too. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yep, no, it worked. Haha! Take it, box. Perpetual motion. Thank you, Darren, for that. It would have driven me crazy. Stupid. Broke a toe on that fall. Nah, it's probably less than a toe break. A toe break would be pretty debilitating, considering what she does. Unless you're a mountain climber. Did we talk about this, where mountain climbers just lose their toes and they're just okay with it? They're like, I love mountain climbing so much that I don't care that I get frostbite and lose all my toes. That's just part of the gig. Okay. Wear better socks? I mean, there's got to be a way out of this, right? You don't need to lose your toes. No, you don't understand how cold it gets up there. And why do you do this? Oh, just for the love of the game, baby. You love losing your toes for the game. Yes, I do. Oh, it's real. It's darn real. Did you look it up after I said it? Wait, I went the wrong way. You're too disturbed by the fact that people lose their toes to do what they love? Would I lose my toes to do what I love? I guess that depends what do I love? Other than my wife, who I'm not saying just because she's watching. Nope. Oh, last time this guy like just cold cocked me as soon as I got down here too. That was gnarly. I also don't know what cold cocked means, but I've heard it a lot in my life, and I've never questioned it. There are a lot of these things where, why do I come back here when there's nothing? There should be something. It feels like there should be. There are these like terms that we say, and we don't ever question it. It took me years to start questioning Rockabye Baby and Rain Rain Go Away. No, not Rain Rain Go Away. That one's fine. It's Raining, It's Pouring. Because like It's Raining, It's Pouring is about an old man who suffers a concussion and dies because no one's there to help him. And that was just a children's nursery song. I don't understand where that stuff comes from. And we're just okay with it. We never question it. It's like, yes, of course. Rain, Rain, Go Away. It's my favorite. Rockabye Baby. Like, that baby's dead. That baby is dead. And we just sing that to babies? Rick's gonna die by suffering a concussion, no one being around to help him, and it's gonna be raining. Are you gonna be snoring beforehand? I think you must. I think that's a prerequisite. So you're gonna be an old man, which debatable on when that happens. Some would argue even today. Some might call you a boomer or something. One day it's going to be raining and pouring, and you, the aforementioned old man, are going to be snoring. Wait, you went to bed for... Hold on. Let me try to figure out the order of operations of It's Raining, It's Pouring. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. He went to bed. So we've established that the old man is snoring. And then we are flashing back to what happened before he started snoring. Is it raining? Because he went to bed. No, he bumped his head and went to bed. He can't bump his head after going to bed. So he bumped his head first. And you're not supposed to bump your head and then go to sleep. That's like first rule of concussions. Like, no, you can't go to sleep. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they say. Alright, so we've established the old man. He's in the story. He went to bed. Nope, he bumped his head and went to... I think it's went to bed and bumped his head, though. That's why I think this is a weird... I gotta look up the lyrics. But let's just, for argument's sake, say he bumped his head and then went to bed. Or maybe on the way, like he was traversing towards bed and bumped his head. And then went to sleep. To presumably die while it was raining. But was it raining when he bumped his head? Still Life with Crows. Is it an Agatha Christie book? Because it sure as heck sounds like one. Oh! Give me your big backpack full of drugs. Is it contemporary with Agatha Christie? Who is no longer with us? That's true. I'm almost out of bullets. I'm just getting gunned the hell hoya! These guys are just going to town on me. Stop it. Jeez, man. That was ridiculous. Blip, 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 blip.
Uh-huh.
But they're not ghostwriters, right? This isn't like a Robert Jordan thing. That's the guy that wrote Wheel of Time, right? It's a good question. And I actually was going to bring this up as a point of discussion. It's much harder than the beginning of Tomb Raider. It's probably about maybe a smidge less than last 2 levels of Tomb Raider 1. But I wanted to bring this up as a point. Remember when sequels were like, oh hey, we're making this for fans of the original, which means the fans of the original are pretty good at Tomb Raider, which means we need to make it much harder. That used to happen all the time, but nowadays we have to treat every game like, okay, we have to pretend everyone is coming in fresh to this. So the people, which nowadays I guess it makes sense because the people that are playing games and their sequels, they have to wait years and years and years for the sequel to come out. Tomb Raider 2 came out literally 1 year after the first one. So people probably still had the skills, but I also think it's bizarre how hard that first level... I mean, I didn't really have that much of a problem with it, but there was a lot of instant death in that first level. Which was not the case in Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider 1 didn't have any of that. So I would say, I don't know where this game goes or how hard the tombs get. Also, this game you're fighting dudes that shoot constantly, and that's annoying. Not a big fan of that, actually. But that's objectively harder because animals can't shoot. First game largely consisted of animals.
Uh-huh.
It's too early to say that this game is definitively harder, but I have to imagine... Unless it just stays this way throughout the entirety, I don't anticipate this getting easier. Also, we've established that there's nothing but death in here, right? That's messed up, man. Also, let me... Yeah, no, you can still see it on the old graphics or whatever. But let me bring up another point here. With each subsequent release, especially back then, less so today, but back then, sequels did not sell as well as the original. Tomb Raider 1 was a phenomenon. Tomb Raider 2 was a relatively successful game, but you know they spent more money on Tomb Raider 2. Well, that might not be true. They had the engine. Back then, making a similar game in the same engine was not unheard of. Nowadays, Tomb Raider 2 would not exist. Like, if you made a sequel that was as similar... Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say? Was that, Laura?
No.
Excuse me?
No.
Okay. No. But they did have to keep upping the game, though, right? Because people are like, oh, well, I'm good at Tomb Raider. I guess I could have fallen from there. That would have been cool. Is there a boulder coming out of that thing? That'd be... Are you serious? What's the name of this level? The Opera House. Of course. You know, where they hold boulders. Is that how you're going to play me? Is that how you're going to do it, huh? Okay. That's cool. Now, is the boulder just going to suddenly start rolling now? Is that what we're dealing with? Nope. It's only if I go down lower, I guess? Yeah, I think I'm with you. Crash 1 was really hard. And I don't know how often. Is there any reason to go up there other than potential death and getting a side boob? Yeah. Oh, whoa, like a family of boulders. Is the implication that they're trash? Is that triggered trash? Yeah, I mean, so the original Super Mario Brothers 2 was meant for people that played Super Mario Brothers 1. Because it was much harder. As in, the lost levels, not... Wait, what does that actually do for me? Nothing is what it... Wait, I can just climb on that? Well, she's not gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not how this works. I can't jump sideways, I don't think. So that does nothing for me. But that is a good point, Darren. That Crash... And I'm trying to come up with other sequels in my brain from this era. Resident Evil, I don't think 2 is... No, 2 is definitely harder than 1. I can beat 1 using only the knife pretty much with my eyes closed. I can't do that with 2. Nothing in there. I'm stuck here for life, I guess. I guess I want to know if I can jump sideways, but I don't want to try and die and then cry. Because she's going to try to jump backwards, I think. No, I cannot jump sideways off this thing. I can only jump backwards. So that does nothing. Hit the switch. No. Come on. Alright, let's go retro for a bit. I think Madden NFL 98 is not as hard as Madden NFL 99. I'm joking. It's not a real thing. Alright, what are we doing? Yep, established that opens that. What the heck does this do? Seemingly nothing. Well, it's because I don't have the...
No.
The whatever. So that closes that door. The button opens it back up, which does what for me? Think about the rules, Randy. The rules of the tomb. I mean, obviously... I can't be here yet. That's the answer. I need to listen to Lara when she says no. She wouldn't lie to me. No. Try to come over here. No. But what does that mean for the world at large? It means that we have been in this level for 45 minutes. I feel like we've barely scratched the surface, because I don't know where to go. Which did happen in Tomb Raider 1 a few times. So I guess just sticking with tradition. That's just death. Guys, gotta drop some ammo, which would be nice to get. Which I will not. That's where I came from. Faux show.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad you figured it out, Laura, because I'm still thinking. Nothing over there. Death. Death. Where I came from. Death. But the implication that this death has a secret in it means I can get down there somehow. But it's coming from that way. Which could be down here and to the left, which is exactly where we just were. So that... there's that for you. There's some balls of trash. Does nothing for me. This button does nothing for me. Except that I can't get up there. This will just make me fall, I'm sure, if I can even jump in there. Yep. No amount of me climbing up here is going to change the fact that this does not work. Come on. That's stupid. Alright, well. When you exhaust all options. Oh man, that guy's got a ponytail. He means business. So do I. Mine's longer. So that's why I won.
Uh-huh.
So much shooting. So much murder. How many people have I killed in this game? 20? At least? When I think the entire body count of Tomb Raider 1 was like 4? Oh, there's another one. I thought there was one. Oh, that dog took a bite right out of my lady bits. Not... No. This level sucks, by the way. Kind of like the previous 2 levels. The previous 3, even. This level is bum. It's a stinky, stinky bum. It is boring. There's too much shooting. Pretty convolutedly, is that an adverb? I mean, it is an adverb because I put "ly" on the end of it. Yep. Kind of saw that coming, but here. What's happening? Just getting shot, that's what's happening. And get eaten. And I'm gonna die. God's sake, shoot the guy! And no drops. Retro for a bit. Temporarily not retro. Because it's brighter. We had more lights in the future. Was there a man and a dog just sitting here waiting for me to come out here? There's nothing in here except them. So were they going to die if I didn't show up? Don't worry, Rover. You'll come eventually, and then we can get you that kibbles and bits that you've been asking for. And sounds like there's some more. Oh, I was hoping to get out of sync. Have I gotten out of sync with my shots in this game? Did they fix that? If they did, they're wrong. They're wrong and they're bad people. I will hear nothing else. That's just the fact. What kind of operas take place here? Because I'm kind of curious as to the layout of this place. Very strange. Very strange. Hopefully Big Hulking Pipe Man drops some health, because that's where we're at in this playthrough, baby. Resources. Need them. Need them resources. Don't have them. Need them. Oh, there is something down there. Is that a big backpack too? Oh, he knows what's up. He knows what Daddy likes. He likes it when you overcook it a little bit. Get a little crispy on the edge. Put a little gravy on it. Are you kidding me? She's talking about dinner. It's a pretty messed up opera. And I just fell. To my death. Because I got careless. So this guy did drop ammo, so I want it. And that's really, really high up. We're just gonna be shooting people all the time. Need ammo. Well, to be fair, Rick, I got run over by opera trash. That would kill anybody. Also, what's playing today? Bartoli. Wait, isn't that that's the bad guy, right? Bartoli. Will we beat at least one level tonight? Boy. Somehow I think this series might go longer than the last one did. This is level 4. Of question mark? The last one had like 15 or something. There was never a no-hitter, right? I beat at least one level in every stream. In the last one. Right? That's true. That's a fact. Whee! The good news is that It's not like I'm... This is not a speed run. If this was a speed run, I might be concerned a little bit. I think I messed up again. I definitely did. Not a little bit. I'd be concerned a lot of it. This would no longer be a speed run. There we go, we got off sync a little bit. And remember, there's nothing behind those boxes. Even though there should be. What's happening? Great. Screw that guy. That was a mistake, though. I tried to get fancy with it, and I shouldn't have. I've never been to the opera. Sure, it's fine. Opera was like the stereotypical, oh, I'm a sitcom dad and my wife wants to take me to the opera, but the opera is boring. I just want to stay at home and watch the football game. But I'm sure opera's fine. I don't know. Also, I don't know if there's ever been an opera near me in my life. I don't know where one would go to see an opera. Operas are just musicals, pretty much, right? Oh, Cooperstown, right. I attempted to go see a Shakespeare play in Cooperstown, so I guess that makes sense. I say attempted because on my way there, it became end of days snow, and I just said, okay, this isn't worth it. Also, I was not going out of the kindness of my heart or for any interest. It was for college. I was going to go see it. Write a paper on it. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Didn't go see it. I believe it was Henry the... Nope. King something. King... Not King Lear. That's what you're thinking. It's not. I don't know what it was. I've never played the older Hitmans. I've played the 2016 one, which is the one everyone played, so I'm not cool. That 2016 one is really good. Really good, Tim. Why am I like this? It's just the games you had access to, right? And you're plenty of games you've never played. Ooh. Buying games in my life was not something I did very often. I'm going to die. Especially if you do nonsense like that. Turn around, start shooting, jump backwards, don't fall on the glass. There's a game that dog noise really sticks out in my mind. I'm trying to remember what it is. I know that's a stock dog noise, but there's a game, like either PlayStation or Super Nintendo, where that dog noise is very much prevalent. Oh, I have an advantage this time. Except for the part where he's eating my lunch. And as I fall into the glass, that would have been cool. I mean, and by cool, I mean that would suck. Hitman Blood Money was PlayStation 2? Or was that... Are we talking like a little bit after that? I think it was after that, right? It was 360? Slash PS3? I'm sure Tim played it on PC, but I'm just thinking in terms of generations here. A lot of messed up operas here. How do you even... Do you buy a ticket for this place? Like, what? Yeah, PS2, that's what I thought. So, I was not old enough to start buying... Yeah, it's probably... If it's at 2006, it had to be on 360 as well. And PS... Probably not PS3. It's much brighter in modern times. Which is an optimistic view that maybe I don't agree with. I don't know, I'm a little bit optimistic. I think we'll probably figure it out. As a species. No, shoot that guy. That's the one that hurts you. Sounded like he just decided to take a nap. No beef on that guy. So one thing's for sure, we do not need the trash to roll. Definitively, we do not need it. No. I think we'll figure it out. The human race has been responsible for many impressive things. Why would I think they would stop being impressive now? I wouldn't. It's like when Harvey Dent said, "The light is darkest just before the dawn." But dawn is coming. He was right. I believe him. I believe in Harvey Dent. Everything worked out for him. Why shouldn't I? Time to shoot some more. Everybody ready? That guy's just eating me up. Holy moly. And there are just sandbags that are timed to fall. I'm about to say a Final Fantasy VI reference, so someone's probably going to get it. The Opera House scene, when they're about to drop this, they're dropping the sandbag, and there's like, I'm going to drop it in exactly 4 minutes, which is a very funny thing. Final Fantasy VI is pretty good. I wonder how the popularity in terms of streaming for those, even Final Fantasy VI, I might think might not be as popular. I think that might just be on the cusp, because Final Fantasy VII was a mainstream smashing success. Final Fantasy VI is beloved, but not... I haven't decided if I like to say beloved or beloved, by the way. In case you're wondering why I keep flip-flopping. Are they different? Do they mean different? It doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about that right now. But if I were to look at who's streaming Final Fantasy VII right now, it would be thousands of people. If I were to look at who's streaming Final Fantasy VI right now, would it be thousands of people? I don't know. I'm not looking. Currently busy. Shooting men and dogs. Really don't want trash to roll on me in the middle of the opera hall. Yeah. Once again, just death closet. Oh. Well, that sucks. He did quite a bit of damage to me. No! Come on! Is there at least something in here? Unbelievable. There are a lot of areas in Tomb Raider 2 that are designed specifically to just kill you instantly, with no warning. There was like maybe 2 of those in Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider 1 is a better game. Maybe Tomb Raider 2 just knocks it out of the park at some point, but I think that's just straight up a bummer. Like, that's objectively bad. And by boulder, you mean balls of trash. Kind of want them to roll. So they get out of my way into the water that they... into the Opera House pool. I'm not sure what that is, why that's there. Come on! Hey guys, everyone loved like the level design and platforming and you know the tomb raiding and all that stuff from the first game. What should we do for the second game? None of that. Wait, are you sure? It's literally called Tomb Raider. No tombs. All right, well, what we're gonna? Who are the enemies gonna be? Men with guns, identical men, ponytails. Why? Because it's the sequel. It's got to be better. Those things make things better. Ponytails, sir? Yes. It looks like there's going to be more trash. I'm just not going to go over there. I want to take that guy out. He's going to be a problem at some point. I want to take him out now, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Let's go in the Opera House pool. Where they keep the shields? Is that... No, it's just garbage balls. Which makes sense, because that's the trajectory the garbage balls went, so they would be in the drink. I'm actually kind of confused about how I get up there. And camera's still locked onto him. If I don't let go of the button, perhaps. No, it's gone. How do I get up there? I'm not seeing it. Unless I gotta go into the trash hole, but I'm really worried that that's just gonna be, like, death. I guess I can look up there. I mean, I can't... that's a slant anyway. Sideways jump, maybe? Unbelievable. Jeez, really? Maybe? Think I got him? Well, now I have to go back over there and see if he dropped any health, because that's where we're at. That is an ugly, ugly, unintuitive jump, and that guy didn't drop anything, by the way. Like, if I didn't think that to try that, we would be here for a very long time. We're already here for a really long time. I'm very concerned about sandbags. And swinging boxes and... All right. Hulking Pipe Man, you're on. What the heck? Very glad that missed me. That would have been upsetting. I gotta earn the tombs by going to the opera, Rick? Is that what? Oh, he had something.
Uh-huh.
Aha. There are a very large amount of things that just want to kill you in one go. I don't think there's anything in here except penalty for falling. Later. This is level 4. Just so we're all on the same page. Thought maybe that was a trap door. Clearly was not. It very much is. I'm not sure how do I open it or if I even want to. But we won't worry about it right now. Instead, we'll just keep looking above our heads and making sure that sandbags are not just going to come careening down, and make sure this isn't just going to drop the floor out from under me. It didn't, so that's good. It's a good start. Have you seen this opera house, Rick? You've seen tombs, you haven't seen opera houses like this. They wouldn't be cruel enough to put sandbags above places I have to walk, right? Also, don't sandbags serve a purpose? And the purpose is not to just hang on the ceiling, right? Just, they're not doing anything. B is here. I'm a Randian. So what's up with that then? How am I supposed to get there without the sandbag eating my butt? I don't know why I said it like somehow epileptic Elmer Fudd, but that's what I did. I dropped the bridge. Sure did. Now, part of me doesn't want to do a jump over there when there's glass right there. So, all of me is gonna, like, go the long way around. Got your number, Tomb Raider. Sitting there thinking, like, oh, we got him now. We crushed him with garbage. We had him weirdly get impaled on glass. The strongest glass they ever did see. But no, not anymore. This is it. Just run. Don't stop for nothing. Okay. So far, we're okay. I need to look up, though. Okay. Fine. What's good? I'll tell you what's good. I lied to you, B. I won't tell you what's good. Can't come up with anything. Tomb Raider 1 is good. I think Tomb Raider 2 is okay. Not as good as 1 so far. This doesn't look like the way to do this. I don't think any of this looks like the way to do this. This doesn't seem right. But I'm not seeing another way around. It's the only thing that makes sense. That is lengthy. Lengthy jump. If that's what it wants from me. Like, fatal. Fatal type of mistake jump. But that, no, I can make that jump. Let's shoot that rat from a distance. I can make that jump. Surely I can make that jump. Made that jump. Oh, at least this is a sandbag. That makes more physics sense, right? What are you talking about? It started giving me damage before I even touched it. What? What? Well, it was a joke at the game's weird physics. And what it turned into was my weird death. My strange, unearned death. The heck was that? This challenge falls apart if that's gonna keep happening. We might have a new record, 0 levels per stream, which means I can just not even call this part 2. I can just delete this from existence, because... yeah. No progress was made. Call this part 1A. Oh, excuse me. The compilation is billed as an uncut, all deaths included playthrough, so I guess I can't cut it, but at the same time, goodness gracious. Wait, did I get that guy's ammo? I think I did. If not, oh well, I'm not going back for it. Also, this challenge is indeed challenging. Here's the thing about deaths. What's the rule about Tomb Raider deaths? Only if they're productive. That was not a productive death. I didn't learn anything. I don't know why that happened, and I don't know how to avoid it next time. Why aren't you putting your feet on there, girl? That's not the right way. It's true, I did learn where to go. So in theory, it won't take as long to get there. But that is just a theory. Yeah, it looks like I got that guy's ammo. Sorry about the silence. I'm thinking that if it didn't want me to do it the way that I did it, what does it want from me? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, what? He just climbed up after me. Whole lot of mess just happened. Oh, hang on. Someone get my credit card. Ching ching. Here it comes, guys. I'm gonna be rich. I'm leaving you all in the dust. See ya, losers. Haha. Brat, brat, brat. I don't know what that is. I'm a bot magnet these days. Just getting all the bots. Yeah, and this part of the level sucks even. Like, how many times you have to loop around. Just a whole big pile of poopy all over the place. Haven't said fart yet, though. So I guess I'm not that frustrated. Weirdly, I wasn't that angry at that death. I don't know. I should have been, because that was a whole bunch of nonsense. Whole bunch of it. Oh, B, you have no idea. If I'm saying fart, it means I'm upset. Dark things are happening if I'm saying fart. That's like a hard F-bomb for me. There you go, B. Yes, it is. I used to say freaking a lot, but then I realized that I might as well just be swearing if I'm saying that, so I stopped. No. Counterclockwise.
No.
No. Lara, do you like this level?
No.
Man, okay. Calm down. It's not that bad. Yeah, Stinky's not bad. Stinky reminds me of that episode of Rocco where Rocco has he gets a credit card and he goes to try to buy Spunky a new dog bowl. And the salesman guy's like, "Go look for the dog bowl that screams out your name, Stinky!" Which is obviously not his name, but the way he said Stinky will forever be in my brain. Taking out the big guns. You know what? Nah, big guns. You know what? Bigger gun. Maybe not on that guy. Maybe not that guy. Maybe this for that guy. Rocco's one of the all-time greatest cartoons, and I won't hear otherwise. I won't listen to it. I won't accept it. It's a lie. Where's that come from? It is messed up, yeah. It's no more messed up than Ren and Stimpy was. That came first. It's less messed up than Ren and Stimpy. Those guys. I remember you. Okay, they did not take a chunk out of my anus like they normally do. And I hate that I have a "these guys normally do something to me" thing. I've done this so many times at this point. That, yep, I have stories to tell about those guys from this level. Why is that? Because we're on strike. Rocco was ahead of its time, though. It tackled a lot of social issues, including climate change. Which, It's not, ahead of its time for a cartoon, I should say. It's not like no one talked about climate change in the 90s, because they absolutely did, but... They didn't call it... Wait, did they call it climate change? I don't think they did. Global warming? Posture, yes, B, thank you. I've said it like 6 times today, and you were here for none of them, and then the first time I do it while you're here, I don't say it. What the heck's wrong with me? Wait, that guy just jumped into the glass. And survived. That guy is tough as nails, baby. Glad I got that guy's box of floss. Nothing from that dude. In the grand scheme of things, this level is not that big. Like, I'm pretty much back to where I was. I mean, not quite, but getting there. Still some things I have to do first, but geographically speaking, it's not large. Geographically speaking? That's right, right? Environmentally speaking, that's not right. Good thing I don't have a degree in English, or else that'd be really embarrassing. Grab it onto nothing. The part I'm not looking forward to is the shooting the 3,000 people between here and where I left off. That I could do without. Maybe the shotgun will work? Who knows? Let's try it. It's not bad. Uh-huh. Tootsie Rolls. And it opens. In the crotch on that guy. That guy had it coming. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. I think you do. There are shenanigans down there. I don't think any of them have guns. I think the guy that has the gun is too far away for me to actually shoot right now. Pretty sure it's Big Hulking Man and a dog. Alright, Big Hulking Man. No, he climbed up for some reason. Just to die up there instead. There's 2 dogs. Oh, I think it's Earthworm Jim. That goes... Oh. Earthworm Jim 2, maybe? Great. I was really hoping it would be a game that everybody would know. Instead, it was Earthworm Jim. Not that people haven't heard of it, but it's not like... You know... It's not SpongeBob or The Simpsons. Can't quote Earthworm Jim and have everybody get it. There we go. Shaved a little bit off him. Coming back around, buddy. Are you familiar enough that you know where the dog noise comes from in Earthworm Jim 2? Have you never seen The Simpsons? Oh, again, okay. I was gonna say, yes, whatever you're doing, stop doing it. I've done it like 16 times probably over the course of my life. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I've definitely done it a few times. the story of The Simpsons unfold? And yes. It's similar to Breaking Bad in that way. You need to watch them in order. It is very true. It's fun going back and watching... Did that guy go down? I think he might have. Going back and watching The Simpsons when every episode starts with, like, a parody on the 90s TV shows. Which I'm like, what the heck did they even do today? Because no one's watching TV, so it's not like those people are... They can't be sitting around watching TV. Troy McClure wouldn't work anymore. No! Darn it, The Simpsons almost distracted me to my death. I guess there's more. Sorry, I just had to swallow my heart back down. Why did that fall? Who's shooting me? Oh, they're across the way now? You relate to Homer in what way? I don't... As someone that... If you haven't watched Simpsons season 1 through 9 in a while, you might not think that after you watch it. Maybe like seasons 1 through 3, maybe? Homer becomes a terrible, terrible human being. And we established that guy did not drop health last time, so... There's that for you. Why does it snap like 4 times? It only needs to snap once. Also, I don't remember, there was a switch in here, right? Yeah, it is really funny seeing, because early Simpsons, Homer is kind of a human being. A little bit. Oh my. No. No. Jeez. These guys are shredded though, look at that. That is disgusting. What's wrong with that guy's neck? That's less weird in modern graphics. Still not great. No, but Homer becomes a sociopath at some point. And I get it. It's funny. And you can only have a show that lasts for as long as The Simpsons have a real character. Yeah, I know, like even when I get past the part that killed me, then what? And I'm also not even sure, like, what do we learn? What we didn't learn anything last time, so getting concerned because we're reaching that point now. Which took about 15 minutes, roughly, to get back here. Which is too long, but not insurmountable. I would prefer not to have to take 15 minutes every time I want to learn something new about this level. Heal and pray. I mean, I can do like a running side jump. That's the only thing I can think of, though. I kind of do one of these numbers. Yeah, that's true. It might not have anything to do with the way the game is intended to play. It might have just been taking revenge. Let's watch the rat. Maybe the rat will do it for me and I can see and I can learn from it. Yeah, it didn't make it. Yeah, my only my only idea is that I get as far to the side as humanly possible and jump when it is absolutely at the apex. And do a running jump so it's less vertical. That's the only thing I can think of. So I can kind of shoot like a bullet. But also heal up and pray, not a bad idea. Because it's just going to do damage even if I biff it. It's not going to kill me. Granted, if it knocks me off the side, it will kill me. So that's the risk here. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Don't like it one bit. Okay. And that one shouldn't be as bad because it's off to the side. So I should be able to just short jump it from here to there. Okay. Learned! We learned something. So even if I die by pulling this switch, it's not the end. Alright. Go modern for a while. I think I've been retro for good minute now. Alright, slide, jump, grab on. Hopefully don't get crushed. Or is that water down there? I suspect that's not water down there. It is water down there. So, slide, grab on, drop? I'm not sure how close that sandbag is. Wait, no, dropping would be bad. That's going to take me over there. We don't want that. We don't want that. I'm also not convinced the slide's going to be enough. Slide jump? That's kind of lengthy. Heck of a jump. I'm not sure that's... Because it will be... I'm pretty sure that's going to be fatal if I don't grab on. Because I'm not going to hit the water. I'm going to overshoot the water. If I don't grab on. Means I have to jump at the very, very end. I could try long jumping from here at the top. That's clearly not what they want me to do. I'm pretty sure they want me to slide. Nope. Well, it wasn't fatal at least. I mean, it's underwater, so I shouldn't expect there to be dudes, but yet here we are. I don't know. Yeah, I put it in my mouth. That's not what you do with flares. I am very concerned that something is just going to come around the corner and kill me. That's what this game has led me to expect at this point. Some kind of crushing, death. Oh, and there's a clock? I do know where to put that, but I couldn't tell you what noun that is. I have no idea what that object is at all. And that's not open. Flares don't last very long. I don't think that's true of real life, though. When you drive by flares on the side of the road all the time, they've been there for a long time. I guess I don't know that to be true. but I can't imagine I happen to be driving by right as they lit the flare, right? Yes, Ric Flair, indeed. Woo, as it were. I'm just so scared. So very, very scared. Ric Flair, Ric Flair. Ric Flair. Woo. This is not worth it. Ring. How come she didn't go, uh-huh? She didn't go, brrr. Lame. And I thought this game had attention to detail. Real talk, though. I know so flares, they do work underwater, right? And I'm glad she's able to, A, hold it while she's climbing a ladder, B, not burn all of her skin off on the opposite arm. So that's good. That's good for Lara. Alright, man, I really don't want to die. Did take that guy out. This isn't even where that guy was anyway. This is... This is specifically designed so I can't jump back up there. That is where I have to go. Ooh, that made me feel a little queasy. Felt it in my hamstrings. You think that is me just saying a random body part, but no, actually I did feel it in my hamstrings, weirdly enough. Couldn't tell you why. Yeah, 14's meh. There are dogs around this corner, I believe. Didn't want to waste that many shotgun shells, but whatever. No. Hadouken. Posture. There you go, B. That one was for you. It hurt so bad. So I'm just gonna assume death is coming through this elevator. Just spikes or swords or something. It is an opera. I'm hearing fools. You know, credit where it's due in this game, though. Like, I'm actually using the resources that I get. This isn't like Tomb Raider 1 where I had 20 med packs and unlimited ammo at the end. I'm using my shotgun. I'm using my automatic pistols, and I'm running out of ammo for them. Because I have to. Okay, this is a war of attrition. How many men does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? All of them. Guess underwater? Jaranowska's here. You want to know what guy didn't give up on the last level of Tomb Raider? It's me. Did almost drown so I could make that joke. But it's still me. Circuit board underwater, that'll still work. That's just straight up a picture of a motherboard. At least it looked like it. The Randy absolutely did not give up on the last level of Tomb Raider 1. And there's video evidence. And I beat it all in one go. As in the last level. All in one go. No saving. Video evidence. It's out there. I guess I'll take the flare out because once again... If you see me do this, it's because I'm popping my neck, which... is bad. My neck sucks. I wish I could do something about it. I've been training it a little bit more. It's been a little bit better. But it has not been ideal for many years at this point. How you doing, Jaranowska? Good to see you. About to get rabies. See, that's just cruel. Why would they put that thing there? Like, no way I can kill that without taking damage. I just killed it without taking damage. Oh my goodness. I've just about had it with these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Not the rat. Shoot the guy with the gun. Good job. Wait, what? Oh, baby! He just took a chunk out of my flank. Where is it? Get it! Rats! I always feel bad. Not bad. I'm always wondering if, like, people are gonna judge me if I say hi to somebody and, like, ask how they're doing and then the people don't respond. Like, oh, do I look like a silly boy? Probably. A little bit of a silly boy. And I don't blame the people. They said hi to me. They came and watched the stream. They're lurking. They're going, doing their thing. No big deal. Not their fault. It's like, why do I have such terrible timing about asking how people are doing? Could have said it as soon as he said hi. He would have been here to answer it. Instead, I look like a doofus. I guess I'll land on the workbench. That seems to be less damaging than the alternative. That's why they put it there. Okay. I mean, it didn't hurt anymore, but dang. Do we have a sense at all if we are making progress? I mean, we're making progress. Do we have a sense at all that we're, like, reaching some kind of crescendo here? Because holy mackerel, this is one lengthy boy. Oh. I assume I can't push that off, which means the only reason this is here is to push that in the back corner for some reason. No, but the back corner is slanted, though. It doesn't look like there's an opening. What the heck's the point of this block? Or box, I guess. I was thirsty a long time ago. I didn't drink, and I even mentioned it out loud. I'm like, man, I'm pretty thirsty, but I didn't eat Subway. And then I proceeded to not drink for hours. Why is this here? I don't get it. Well, I'll look around some more. Maybe it'll come to me. Is that a washer? Come on! Alright, well, we've reached the point of the stream that if I die, that's gonna do it. Get ready for the record. I really hate slide jumps. I don't know why. I can never time them right. Woo! Don't even know what this key does. Wait. Am I screwed now? Heck is that? How am I supposed to get over there? Oh. More slide jumps. A boulder inside of it? Yeah, you're right. It sounds absurd until you realize what this game is. Alright, well, if I hold the jump button... Alright. I knew it! Honestly, that makes sense for that to be there. It is what it is. This is one intense opera house, man. Holy cow. And I'm going to turn on modern graphics because that's apparently... That looks like death and death alone. So does that. What? Can't possibly want me to go up there. I mean, that's not a slant, is it? It looks slanty enough that I'm concerned. But I'm also not convinced it's a slant. And if I miss this jump by even a smidgen, I die. Because I'm pretty sure if I jump, I'm going to bonk my head, which is absolutely true, so... Come on, man. I mean, this is... But that kind of implies that this jump's going to be really short then, right? Nope, that's death. Alright, well. It was productive, I guess. God. That was so long. That was so long. I'm obviously not going to restart the level tonight, but you know, I'm not thrilled by what happened here. That was so long. For them to just say like, "Oh, here's a jump that is not entirely clear how to do that will result in your absolute death that you cannot recover from. If you make the wrong jump, you just die." It was far too late in the level for that. Which again, tough to blame the game when I could have just saved it right before I made that jump. Boy. I mean, huh. More than 0% of me says I'm going to try it again. But it's not much more than 0. I can't do it. It's late. I just hate the fact that I streamed for 2 hours and made... It's not true. Knowledge. We gain knowledge. We know everything up to that point. Doesn't mean I'm not going to mess up, forget something, slip up, whatever. But we know everything up to that point. Knowledge. This is a challenge run. It's supposed to be challenging. So, and people watched, and people will watch the next one, where I do all of this again. Hopefully once. And then perhaps we can see what's beyond that. Perhaps a tomb, even. If I wasn't doing this for the benefit of an audience, I might be more upset. As it is now... What were we talking about? Where's Wilbert? Come here, buddy. Ugh.